All right, we got another episode coming to you live. Will I and Juice.
Another one.
Can you guess who we are today?
Oh, guess my costume. Guess my costume.
Guess my costume first. All right, that was easy.
Mine was easy.
Yeah, Juice is pretty much easy.
Well, how you? Hold on.
You can't guess mine.
Hold on. I know you not in here in my hoodie. I know that's not my. Is that my hoodie?
I'm saying, Marty Ma, you wasn't here. I figure I just go in there and get some, you know.
That's how you feeling tonight?
You ran out of toilet paper too, Marty Ma. I figure I'll leave you a note underneath the toilet seat.
Underneath the toilet seat.
Probably thought you'll go there first and all, you know. And Marty Ma, before I leave, you mind if I get a couple sandwiches?
Yeah, man. Help yourself, bro, man. Help yourself.
Hey, you know who it is. You know who it is.
You're a fool, man.
You know why I came? Right. What's the name of this episode, Juice? Let's get into the show.
All right, so we call this episode Ladies. Think you got game? Who got game?
Who got game? That's the name of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And we hit this before in different variations, but this facet is going to be a little bit different because we're going to have to go into how you actually know you got game.
Oh, we're going to break it down.
We got a live episode, so you might hear Foodie in the
background. Yeah, the audience is live in here tonight.
My babysitter is missing.
Mm-hmm.
I got to find him after the show.
It's cool.
Not right now.
So Nephew got a bunch of toys over there in the playpen. He good.
You might hear some things in the background. Don't be razzled.
Please do not call
Child Protective
Services.
Yeah.
He's fine. We got him. No worries.
They show up here if they want to. All right, so let's get into the show. What's the cheers of the week, Juice?
Cheers of the week. Cheers to all the women who get them, who get them numbers, who get all the dudes. Shout out to y'all, but you got to keep them, though. Oh, that's your cheers for the week?
I don't know, man. I lost my...
That's your cheers for the week? That's your phony.
I'm out to get a new glass.
Yeah, you got to get a new glass. Man, I told you we just need to get the chimes on. We just hit the button and go ding, 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 ding.
We should record my best
we could record it. Your best one.
Hey, Will I, you mind? You mind, Will I? I'm a little busy today. All right, so let's get into the show. All right, ladies, do you have game or don't you? That's the true conversational piece today. Do you have game or don't you? Before we get into that, let's go to the hot topic real quick.
Okay,
hot topic of the week. Psst. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, please do.
All right,
you gotta get my intro better. All right, if a guy takes a woman on vacation, is she obligated to have sex with him?
Yes.
She sure enough is obligated.
Yes. Why did you come?
And the word obligated is there intentionally. It's intentional. If you're not gonna have sex with him, why are you going? It's vacation. If you want to go on a date, you go on a date. That's different. If you're going on vacation, shorty, it's assumed that you're gonna give up them buns.
You basically telling him he could buy the buns for a vacation.
If you going on vacation, you're giving up the buns. Like
you're giving up the buns.
Look, period does not exist.
It's only fair.
No, does not. We hitting the water.
You are misleading them at that point. At some point in time, we gotta understand that a woman can hurt a man as well, because they can mislead a man as well.
Yeah,
so men are very bad at misleading women. I mean, extremely bad. We're not siding with them right now. We're just saying that at some moments, a woman does it a little bit better. Some of those things are going on vacation with a man and not giving up the buns.
Yeah.
Gets to the vacation, I'm on my period.
Oh, you saw what happened to the...
Well, you couldn't plan that out?
Well, Future, tell him. You saw the jump that went on a vacation.
Yeah. So the Future story is a prime example of what Will I and Juice would do to you.
She thought she wasn't giving the buns up? What?
Now, if I had Future money, I'm going to give you a plane ticket back. I'm going to give you a plane ticket back. But, I mean...
I don't know if I'm petty enough not to give her a flight back.
Yeah, that was super petty.
But now, you know what I would do? If she came on a trip and she was like, nah... She didn't tell me prior. If you told me prior, now let's just say this. If you're not going to give up the buns, at least let it be known up front. Don't wait till we get out here and we get in that moment and you like, oh yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, what? Why would you waste my time? Now, if you do some stuff like that, I'm going to do this regardless. Either if you try this or if you don't, just give me the buns. If you try this and you just wait until we get out there and tell me, oh, shorty, I hope you're comfortable with me bringing someone else in the room. You might as well go ahead and grab your own room.
So, question arises: do you run red lights on vacation?
Oh,
she came on a period you didn't know.
Don't stop at red lights.
We don't stop at red lights
at night.
Because what happens is once the kitty cat is underwater, once it's underwater, it doesn't bleed.
Oh yeah, no.
The blood slows down. Mm-hmm. So when a shower is present, red lights can be ran.
With some water.
And then with some water.
All
right, man. I mean, that was a good topic of the week, man. I just roll to the show.
All right, what you got for him, Will?
All right, so what do women classify as game? Because, like, we get in the show and we got to understand, we got to draw the line of what we talking about. Mm-hmm. So what do they classify as, like, oh, I got game?
Oh, it's just the fact that, okay, let's say she has somebody around her finger. Okay. She got him around her finger. He do whatever. Hey, can you send me $20? I wanted to, matter of fact, send me, I wanted to get some Chipotle. Can you send me some money? He gonna send her the money. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go get, carry out. Can you send me $10? Send her the money.
Send her the money.
Send her the money.
Ladies, that is not game.
It's not game.
More than likely you're getting that for your looks.
Yeah.
Your sex appeal.
Maybe he's just a nice guy.
That's not game.
I don't know.
Maybe he a nice guy. You got nice guys, you got bad guys. Maybe he's a nice guy. Go revisit the episode about good guys and bad guys. Mm. All right, so let me hit it on this, man. Women think game means, right? Like you used to say, I like that one. But another one to add is when they feel as though they could get a man to do whatever they want him to do. Right? Now understand that they date the same type of men who always do what they want them to do. That's not game. Mm-hmm. You just like suckers. That's just what it is. They never tell you no. That's not game. We gotta define game this whole episode. We gotta dig in deep, and we gotta really get you equipped to deal with the masses, baby. The masses.
Oh, ho. I see a question that's out there. I don't even want it to linger.
All right, go ahead.
So somebody says, Andrea says, what if she doesn't need game?
See, this is the question.
That's the problem now with y'all.
You want to go first? You go first.
You go first on this.
All right, listen. This is Will I speaking. This is Will I speaking.
What?
Because things have changed. Things have evolved. The pussy is not on the pedestal any longer. Mm-hmm. You must equip yourself with game or you will get hurt, boo-boo.
Indeed.
That's just what it is now.
Indeed.
That's what the game has become. So you either arm yourself or you get armored. Is that word?
No, that didn't really go together.
Well, how would you bring it back?
That was like an awkward sentence.
You either arm yourself.
That was an awkward sentence.
Or get fisted.
Wait a minute. Nah. In all seriousness, no. It's all seriousness, though. Everybody needs to have game. Now, when you say game, that doesn't mean that you're playing games. It's not like it's a joke. Like you're trying to lead the person on. Having game can be just a manipulation to get what you.
Don't go too deep.
You want me to go?
Nah, go
I was getting ready to put it. All right, so look, when you have game, that means that you get yourself out of situations. You kind of, let's say you got the gift of gab. You slick with your words. You slick with the mouth. You quick with you quick on your toes in certain situations. Doesn't mean you have to lie. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lead a person on. But you're intellectually smart when it comes to certain situations.
You can maneuver.
You can maneuver. Let's just say that. You know how to move in a room full of vultures.
You witty.
Whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of different words.
So let's break down. That's how ladies classify game, all right? Let's break down how game should be classified. What is game? Juice, Will I, the gamers of them all. What is game actually?
Well, game is just like I said before, it's about manipulation. It's having game. So at the end of the day, being in a relationship, it's never everything's always one-sided. If you're going to be in a successful relationship, it's got to be 50-50. But we all know it's never going to be 50-50 at any time. No matter what time it is, someone's always pulling more weight than the other one. At any given time, someone always is. Whether it's I'm sitting down, hey, can you go get the batteries for me? or if it's, we both, I may be holding the baby. And she may be, in the room. And, she might ask me to do something while I'm holding the baby. Can you bring me something to drink? Well, I got the baby. You ain't there doing nothing. It's not time for me to complain. But it's just the simple fact of being able to manipulate a situation means that you all are on the same page. Y'all have the same understanding. You know what I mean? There's different ways you can manipulate people without giving up a false pretense or just flat out lying about something. It's easy to manipulate situations and be truthful and honest. You know what I mean? And have that respect where people would do things for you because of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say these words have been taken as a negative approach. Having game truly is deception. It's deceiving them until they get to the truth, and then they accept the truth through the deceit. It's not always a bad thing. Right? So having true game is, okay, I'm going to follow you this far, right? You following me and I'm dropping treats, and you keep following me and you get to the mill. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, game is keeping them there through the good, bad, whatever it is, to understand where you're going, right? To get to that end zone and you be like, dang, I know what this is for. That's true game, right? Game is being able to deceive and be deceptive in ways that benefit the fun y'all having or the relationship y'all have. Yeah. That's what game is used for. Yeah. You gotta have game. Nobody wants straight shooters. If you rolling the dice and you hitting 7 or 8 times, I mean, like, you crapping out. You gotta mix it up.
Oh, it depends now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wow. You gotta mix it up, right? You gotta mix it up. You gotta be able to not be a straight shooter. You can't say I'm keeping it 100 in a world that's not keeping it 100.
And then people ain't keeping it 100 out here.
They not. So you either equip yourself with game or you get lost in the momentum, man. That's all I'm going to say. Go ahead.
But now, what I was going to say is, like, having game is simple as what I was saying earlier about, like, not, you don't have to lie or just be honest. So if I come and, we talking, and you normally don't give your number out, you know what I mean? You may be looking, like a bum jump. Like, you make out on the thought fit.
What's a bum jump?
You may be at the grocery store in leggings.
For our listeners in Ireland.
Leggings, some sandals with makeup on, and a I don't know, some type of random t-shirt. You just look bummy. Maybe you just finished painting. Who knows what you did in the house? But, you don't look like you don't feel as though you look beautiful. But a man comes up to you, he talks to you, he makes you feel so great about yourself. He make you feel so amazed that you end up giving him your number. That man has game.
That's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing. He ain't tell you no lies. He ain't finesse you. He ain't do nothing crazy. He might have gave you a few compliments, uplifted you, and the conversation was great. It may only last for 2 minutes. Look, I give you 2 minutes tops and I'm walking off. I can't waste too much time doing that. So, you know what I'm saying? Look, if you get the number in 2 minutes, look, what we used to do, 30-second timeout. You got 30 seconds to get the number. If you don't get the number in 30 seconds, we leaving you.
Fellas,
straight up.
The reason why the 30-second timeout is because your ego talks you out of going smack at the number.
Yeah.
That's game.
Within the first 5 seconds, your ego and your mind and your conscience will talk to you out of even going to say hi.
Look, I got a story on that, right? So I was just down in Jamaica last weekend, and we was cliff diving, and there was this guy on the cliff, and he was taking his time, like he thought about it, and I was like, "Excuse me, you mind if I go?" Because I had my nuts in my hand already. I didn't, I had my nuts in my hand, so I was already good to go. So once I get up there, I didn't wait the 30 seconds.
Right.
Who would jump after 30 seconds? I'm just going. And that's part of the game 101. You have to come. You gotta come to me and Juice class.
And they gonna have to come to the class.
That's for the fellas. That's a whole nother topic. Class, go smack at the lady before you lose your nuts. That's just what it is.
Manhood 101.
You can't think about it.
Manhood 101 Academy.
All right, man. Let's get more into this, man. So, true game is deceptive, right? We broke that down for you, like. The reason why it's deceptive is because, like we just said, like you have to put forth something that's glittery, gaudy, for someone in this day and age to really be impressed.
Man.
Unfortunately. That's where the deceit come into.
Unfortunately.
For the game. Like back in the day, you could break a camel and a couple sheep and you get the woman of your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as time moved on, you know what I'm saying? You might have had a suit in the 1930s and you could swing dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As time evolved, ladies, you must evolve.
The Jerry curl.
You have to evolve with the times, ladies, or you will get hurt. And this is what's happening. Women are getting hurt over and over again because they're not evolving with the game. The game has evolved.
You gotta evolve.
You gotta
adapt or retire.
You gotta adapt or retire.
Shout out to Tyree.
Yeah, he did.
Shout out to Tyree.
He coined that phrase.
He coined adapt or retire.
So you gotta be able to adapt or retire. You gotta be able to move on with the punches. And a lot of times, ladies, you're not doing that. So we're breaking down deceit and manipulation because those are the things you need. Right? You already had the beauty. You think Jasmine from Aladdin was just chilling? Nah, she had the veil over her face at first.
She wasn't chilling.
And then Aladdin was just like,
oh my
who's
God.
that?
Who is that underneath it?
You feel me? You gotta give this allure, this illusion the whole entire time until finally you get him there and he like, you know what? I'm happy with this choice.
He was a magician. Took on a magic carpet ride. Hey.
So, you see what somebody... Look. So we just saying involved with the game. That's all we saying on that one. All right, so let's talk about what changed. Because I know I went into a little bit, but the misrepresentation of what really changed the game. So what really changed the game, you want me to touch on this first?
Go ahead, you got it.
All right, so what really changed the game was we had a situation where the reason why me and Juice started the podcast is because women was getting hurt out here.
Mm-hmm. Big facts.
But then we like, as we, we like, we way, I don't know how many episodes we in. But
now this has to be
at
least 80, 89 almost.
Yeah. As we evolved through the episodes, we understood that
crazy.
We remembered the man side, and we was like, you know what? When women actually get a good man, they don't know how to keep him. They losing them. Facts. So we got to revert this back now. Now we got to break it down to what changed. So what changed was when me and Juice was growing up, you had to put in work for a woman.
Had to.
You had, like, when I came home from football practice in high school, I had a list of women I was calling and talking to. And I was talking to my main joint at the end.
Oh, you giving them that? You giving them that?
I didn't mean to give them
that. Oh, man. You giving them that?
I didn't mean to give them that.
Bro, I know how, no more than how long did you talk to each one of them for?
No more than 15 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Because we was playing Seeds. At that time, I played Seeds, and I was on the phone with my mate until I went to sleep. That was too much.
That was too much.
So
doing too much.
I was playing Seeds, but at the end of the day, texting wasn't evolved yet. You had to put in work. You had to be on the phone and have a conversation. And what happens is, we're now in a society where conversations don't exist.
Yeah, sad.
So something evolved and something changed, and we're trying to give you the game back. And so is Will I Jr. over there. All right, so... Like, anything else you want to go into with change?
Nah, man, look, I totally agree, man. Like, when we came up, you literally, you had to have game. Like, you had to be a game changer. Like, you couldn't just go and say hi or other, because you know, like in the 90s or the early 2000s, people was just saying, oh, like, I know your legs hurt. You've been running through my mind all day. You know, little lame lines like that. That was cool when it first popped out. You know what I mean? Like when it first came out, it was like, oh, all right, that's cute. But nah, not when you couldn't tell a girl that. What? She walk off from you. Know what I mean? You had to be a game changer.
Look, another thing to add with the game changer, fellas start up in the ante. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Oh, you talking about? Oh no, can I touch on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh man, so look. These weirdos or these lame guys that you don't like but you use to your advantage, these same dudes, they put your head up so high. Now look, we talked about the pussy being on a pedestal. But when I say that they take this to a whole nother plateau, but they have you thinking that you can't even go to Starbucks no more on a first date. You can't even go to, ColdStone. You can't do these things on the first date no more. You want to know why? Because you said, oh, yeah, we going to, what's the name of some of the restaurants? I don't know. We going to Houston's for the night. RPM. We gonna go drop a bag tonight. Nah. You ain't earned this bag yet. You ain't earned these
So
nuts
look,
yet.
all right. We're not a provocative podcast, but sometimes we get a little provocative. So like, once you get to the RPM and the Kobe's and the nice restaurants and the Four Seasons, you get on a date, and let's do this, boo-boo. You came with your heels on.
Right.
You rocked the nude or the ruby woo like we told you.
Mm-hmm.
You had the nails on fleek. Mm-hmm. You had the hair done.
Mm-hmm.
But your conversation was weak.
Bush.
You couldn't even hold a conversation.
Nothing.
The conversation didn't exist.
All you wanted to do was look at your phone.
You want to look at your phone the whole entire date, and I'm dropping $100 on the meal.
And talk about love and hip hop.
And you wanted to talk about something I don't care about. Nothing that we could both agree upon to talk about. It ain't got to be what I got to talk about. It could be about something we both...
It could be about anything. This is as long as it's a relatable topic.
So, what happened is, we started the change. And it evolved. It was a misrepresentation of a good woman, and it was a misrepresentation of a good man.
Facts.
So this evolved the game. Not hurt, not pain. That alone evolved the game. The misrepresentation. You was going to RPM restaurants, and you was dressing up the part, and you was not ready. You was not ready. He was taking you to RPM. He was dropping the money, but he wasn't ready. So now we had a misrepresentation of true, real men and women.
Real men and women.
Trying to figure out a relationship in adulthood, and that wasn't being represented appropriately. And now we have...
Because y'all want to be grown. Y'all want rust things.
Appropriation of funds. That's what we got.
Y'all want rust things. Because this is what they do on TV. This is what's done.
This is what's done on TV, so we got act the part.
We gotta go be fancy tonight. We just mad. What we gotta be fancy for?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You go on a date with Will I, and you at the joint acting, and you at the restaurant acting ghetto. Yeah, I got some more bread. You just had some bread.
Well, if that's all she wants for the night, and she don't want a meal.
You just had some bread. Now you want some more.
Salad.
Y'all got some hot sauce. Look, say that hot sauce.
So she can't get the ribs on the first date.
You know the dude.
She can't get the ribs.
Don't bring the hot sauce out on the first date. I don't want to know you that well.
So no hot sauce. What else?
No barbecue sauce. No barbecue. All right, barbecue sauce is pass.
I'm talking about for her, not you.
So
hey,
look,
if you don't know, Will put barbecue sauce on everything. It's eggs, it's bread. Strawberry. He put barbecue sauce on everything. I said to put on a gummy bear one time. I said I had enough.
So look, man, ladies, we need you to have 3 expertise in something, right? Oh. You going on this date. You want to hit it, or you got something?
Nah. I just saw something pop up. Somebody said we can't go to ColdStones because we're not teenagers.
Oh, you want to roll into that now?
Hey, champ, you might roll into that now? Hit that now, champ.
All right, let's roll into this.
Let's roll into that now.
All right, listen.
Shiggy.
Ladies, we're going to give you game 101.
Crazy.
You're talking to a dude. I just put too many A's in it. You're talking to a dude, right? Mm-hmm. And he wants to take you on a date. He asks you where you want to go. Ladies, pure game, say Starbucks. Say Starbucks. I don't go on serious dates until I know you're ready. We're going to divvy it down because what happens is we have guys putting you up on a pedestal and one of y'all don't come through. Either he's not there or you're not there. Mm-hmm. And then you're not easily yoked. You're not evenly yoked. So you're on the RPM date. He's dropping the bag. You're dressed up. But the conversation and the whole date was terrible. So let's diet down. Ladies, you have to diet down. Fellas, you have to diet down. We have to be sincere and a real true conversation in adulthood. Facts. And ice cream and Starbucks is that dying down. That is the new wave.
I'm pretty sure adults eat ice cream.
I'm pretty sure they drink coffee or hot tea. If you can't make it fun off of hot tea, ice cream, or coffee, you won't have fun over $100 date.
It's not like we're going to Jeepers or Chuck E. Cheese for the pizza.
It's not happening. You're not going to be successful
ice cream
in a relationship if you can't make a Starbucks date or ice cream date thrive.
Wow.
On both sides, not one. Mm-hmm. Ladies, also, and let me say this last thing. Also, ladies, this allows you to dress down. You gotta be sexy still, but rock with the lipstick, but you can wear the jeans with the heels.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You go with a flash if you want. You at Starbucks and you get ice cream. You might go for a long walk. You don't know.
That's
so this allows you to diet down. So you're not like when he take you on that real dinner. That's next level. Now you bringing it all out.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is, well, I'm gonna let you get into story time because you could tell the story about what happens is you take him to RPM or you willing to take him. Yeah. Let's go to story time.
Oh, you know my story.
Story time.
Okay.
Story time. Do. Hey, no, he messing up the beat. Hey, look. We got caught in the building.
Let's get in character.
Yeah, we got caught. If y'all don't know we recording this on Halloween, I think that's the key. We recording on Halloween. But go ahead, man. Tell the story, man.
Oh, all right. So some years ago, I went on a date, and we were having a good time. Actually, I'll tell you where we met. We met at a football game. She was there with like some people that I knew. Make a long story short, but anyway, we met at a football game, and eventually we went out. Probably like 2 months later, after I got the number. So we hung out. We went to a bar. It was cool. It was a cool date. Everything worked out good. It was nothing but laughs. It was good conversation. Like I can't say that we didn't converse well together. Like it was good chemistry. Like it seemed good, you know what I mean? Then at the end of the night, I dropped her off because I picked her up. I dropped her off back at home, and went for the gusto. Mwah! I got the lips, got a little tongue action, and we kept it classy. Well, she kept it classy. I was in my bag because I got a little tipsy. But she kept it a little classy. Like, all right, hey, that's enough. We gotta go. Boom, boom. So I'm like, all right, cool. So she go her way, I go my way. So. That was it. It was nothing else after that. We just had a one night. It was just a one night. I spent a decent amount of money too. The money wasn't the issue.
I think you're gonna tell the other one.
Which one?
Vegas.
Oh, I can tell that one too.
Right,
but with that per se situation, I went for the gusto. Everything seemed cool. We were having a good time, but it didn't work out because she didn't intrigue me enough to come back for more, to be interested in hitting her up the next day.
Yeah. She
thought she was doing the thing. She looked good. She was cute. But that was it. That was really all she had to offer me. It wasn't nothing else. It was, even though we had a good time, everything was cool, it just wasn't there for me to call her back to say, let's hang out again. Because she did nothing past that. Like, she ain't even hit me up after, I didn't hit her up for, maybe a couple of days. I think we probably, said something on IG or some Instagram or something to each other. But, small talk. But she never, said anything, so I never said anything. I'm just like, all right, well, maybe she didn't have a good time. I wasn't really pressed. It wasn't, she didn't say nothing and I didn't say nothing. So it just fell off. But I'm sure if I would have said something, we probably could have went somewhere. But she didn't intrigue me enough to continue to want to do something, to want to even spend time with her. The money wasn't an issue. It's a matter of where am I going to spend my time with? Do I want to spend it with you, or do I want to do something else? I'd rather do something else because you just don't get me that way.
Ladies, that's the truth. Basically, what happens is you go on a date and you wondering why he ain't hit you back, or you go on a date and be like, oh, he wasn't all that. When really you wasn't in your bag. Being in your bag is not just dressing. It's basically holding an intellectual conversation, making an impression, and then you gotta let's go over how
you make lasting impressions.
Let's gauge it.
Okay.
And this is what gauge it. You go on to Starbucks or an ice cream date gauges how you know whether he's ready to go out to dinner with. Because sometimes he could be a bad date. And that happens a lot of times.
Yeah, he could definitely be a bad date.
He could be a bad date. You could be like, he's boring.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Or he's not, and that's why you got to have 3 expertise, right? Because we rode into the Starbucks. Look, right before the Starbucks, let me hear this. Starbucks and an ice cream date is when you could dress down. When you go out to dinner, you need to impress. No matter where you going.
Or the movies. You can dress down at the movies. Relax.
The movies is kind of like that middle round.
Don't wear no heels to the movies.
You can. Because,
Don't wear no heels to the movies. You don't need to.
Nah, you can wear heels.
If that's the only place you're going down, she don't need to wear no heels. Will I say this? You need to wear the heels.
Yeah.
I say you don't have to.
Will I?
If you want to, you can.
You gonna wear some heels with some jeans, and it's gonna be like right.
All I'm saying is, once we get in the movies, do not get up because it's dark.
I'm gonna say this:
if you trip and fall down them steps, because you want to be cute, put them 6 inches on and trip down them steps and fall, shorty. That's on you.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna come help you out. I ain't gonna hold
you better rock the heels, man. Will I carry you down the steps? Don't worry. So look, peep this: the movies, and people are asking like, where does that end up at? The movies is in the middle, right? Starbucks ice cream, walk in the park. That's all like right there. Then you have movies, which is the next round, which is like before dinner. You can go to the movies. Why? The movies is a 3-hour time frame, right? You're saying less, but you're more so showing up to say, you know what, I'm a respectable person. I could be there on time. I could show up for the date. I can pay. You know what I'm saying? I could actually be a good movie partner. The Starbucks and the ice cream is to get the conversation flowing so you know that, hey, I could go on a date with this person. This could be something serious. And you also fill out the application right there at the Starbucks and ice cream date. That is the filling out of the application. Ladies, just because he can afford to take you out to dinner doesn't mean he's filling out the application. Because what happens is you go out to dinner with him and you think he filled out the application and you ready and you talking to your girlfriend. It's like, I think he the one. But you never filled out the application with him. So you got all these expectations and you don't even know who this dude is. You don't even know his motives. You don't even know his agenda because you didn't take him to Starbucks or ice cream to fill out the application.
Fact.
Fill out the application first. This is why we say go back to the ice cream, go back to the Starbucks. Can we? Oh, he want to take you. I would like to get some coffee and tea if that's fine with you. Ladies, where's your game? Get your game right.
They don't got no game. They just want him to go spend that money. She's trying to eat.
Look,
I like to eat. Take me to go get some food.
It's past the beauty.
That's what they want to do.
It's past the beauty. It's past the booty.
That's what they want to do, dog.
That is plentiful.
You don't see the circle, dog. They're hungry. They want to get some food. She finds a guy to go take her to get some food. He doesn't treat her right. And now all dudes ain't shit. I'm sorry. I owe you 50. All dudes ain't nothing.
Ladies, if you really shopping for a man, go to Starbucks. Go get the ice cream.
You took the wrong dude out to eat.
Slow down the conversation. Yeah, because that's what's going to happen. You can go straight to dinner and you're going to find out he ain't it.
He ain't it?
When you could have found that out at Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
If he came for $8 ice cream or $8
she said she was gonna get at least she was going to get a good meal out of the situation.
And then this slows it down because now you could go on other dates afterwards, maybe. I don't know what you want to do. But you could divvy down. You could be in Starbucks for an hour, 30 minutes, maybe 2 hours if it's going good. And you can see if he's going to walk you back to the car now. You can see if he's going to hold the door for you or not. You can see if he's going to pay for your stuff right then and there. This is the application process. This is the easy stuff. You going straight to dinner. You putting on your baddest outfit. You know what I'm saying? You thinking, oh, you know what I'm saying? This guy, he been having a good conversation. I think he's ready. We go out to eat. You might jeopardize giving up the buns for a guy who never even filled out the application.
Yeah.
This is where your game come in. Where's your game? Don't allow a guy to take you out on $100 meal.
She ended up going out with him. Then she feel like she got to give him the buns. Or he gets the buns because, maybe they get drunk together. And, hold it. It's the chemistry's even better. You know what I'm saying? They done grew closer. In the last 20 minutes, they done grew closer.
And peep this.
Go back home with him. Now he got the buns. And then what? He don't call you the next day. Yep. Or y'all just don't talk no more after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all hang out every now and then. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
you haven't filled out his application. And you allowed him to get there.
He can't put it on the front. He can put it on the front for one night. 2 nights, you going to find out who he is. Just give it 2 nights. Give it the Starbucks or the ice cream, and then give it the dinner.
Yeah.
If you really you really don't understand what's going on, give them the Starbucks or the ice cream, give them the movies, and then give them the dinner.
Yeah.
That third date, you gonna find out.
Then give them the dinner.
Listen, you could do that all in a week, less than $120.
Mm-hmm.
So you save him money. In actuality, he gets to that third date.
Oh, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then the whole time you gotta understand, this is true in every level that you ever can go on, unless you have game and you mentally capable of visualizing what you're going through. Look. They tell people this like this all the time. If you play to your competition. So you go on these dates with these lame dudes, you playing to your competition. So he delivering you lameness and you accepting the lameness, and because he done spent this money and y'all having a good time, you get a buns up off the ease, right? So you get a buns up off the ease, and then he mistreat you, or he do you wrong, or he, you know what I'm saying? He don't do what he say he gonna do. He's not consistent. So you like, okay, I'm not interested no more. I'm not intrigued no more. He's turned me off. He smoked cigarettes. He ain't smoke when I met him. You ain't give him time to smoke when you met him.
That one dinner, he ain't time.
So look, now dudes ain't shit.
That one dinner, he forgot a cigarette.
He left
it was in the house.
He didn't buy them. He ain't buy no new pack. What am I buy a new pack for? I done rushed out here, forgot I had them. Now we on a date. We just ate. You know, we drunk. Let's go back to your place, my place. Hey, we good.
And you find out now he smokes cigarettes.
Now you found out he smokes cigarettes. I don't
if
like
you would have went to Starbucks, he would have lit it as soon as you got outside.
Yeah. You would have found out. But you playing to the level of your competition. And you giving them bonds up.
You been too easy. Ladies,
but now all dudes ain't shit.
If you really want to get this,
just the ones that you choosing.
You've been too easy with just, I could go out to dinner. That's too easy. Let's put some customization in there. Let's get some little flair in there before the dinner. Mm-hmm. That's too easy now.
It's too easy.
And what happens is, the reason why we started the show, lame guys can afford meals now.
Lame guys can afford meals.
And what happens when that guy in high school who got no woman now starts to get them? Mm. He doesn't know what to do. Mm-hmm. He's bum rushed. He's bombarded. Yeah. He doesn't know how to juggle properly. So he's breaking up.
He got a nice car now. He got attention.
Yeah, like come on, man.
He don't know what to do with it.
No, you can't blame him.
Yeah, you can't. Look. I'm trying to tell you. So what I got an analogy of for women. I got this from one of my close female friends. She told me that for a woman when they lose their virginity, it's like eating a potato chip. You can't just eat one. You gotta have another one. So when you do this, it's like, oh man, I had one for the guys. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, you know, I got
like Baskin Robbins.
I gotta get another. It's like it's an excitement. It's the same on both sides. It's the same on both sides. Ice cream. It's like I can't get enough. I can't just get one bite of this ice cream. Like, no, not your favorite ice cream. What? Stop lying. You're going to need a couple bites of that favorite ice cream. You can't just take one little bite of the cereal. You know, your favorite cereal. You can't just take one bite. You need a couple bites. You need a couple little spoonfuls of them. What, that favorite chili? What?
You got a juice menu over there? You going down the menu?
You know I'm going down the list. But seriously though, man, I'm trying to tell you, it's like eating a potato chip, man. You can't get enough of it. You need some more.
You got to take your time. You got to take your time.
You got to take your time and figure it out, man.
So, ladies, have 3 expertise conversations, or however you say that. Listen, have 3 topics that you could talk on and you be actually interested in, right? You go out to dinner, you finally found that good guy you've been looking for, and you're going to say he's boring. Why? Because he's not talking about reality TV shows. He's not talking about all the basic, average conversations. So you need to dig deep into 3 conversational pieces that you could use, you could talk about, and you actually be inspired or won't get bored about. Whatever it could be. You know what I'm saying? It could be design and engineering. It could be politics. It could be whatever you feel like you want it to be, but you gotta have 3 things you could go deep in the conversation about.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Because a lot of times, ladies, it's a lot of airheads out here.
Airheads.
That's what like you go in their head and it's nothing but air. It's nothing past that. So the conversation is weak. So I'm gonna hit it on that, man. That's it, man. I ain't gonna get too much on that. All right, so ladies, pay attention. Guys, give clues. This is game, right? If I walk up to a woman and I try to get her number, right? She says I have a boyfriend. Okay, how this conversation goes now lets me know when I pay attention to details whether I can proceed. I have a boyfriend, you know, and she's hesitant, or I have a boyfriend, or she continues the conversation, or she gives a certain look, right? Her having a boyfriend, if she's truly not interested, she doesn't really respond, right? Now, if she wants to be nice, she responds. But this is a prime example of giving a clue, right? And a guy paying attention to it. That's a part of game. Game is, we as males pay attention to everything you do, whether you know it or not. We understood if you was on time for the date or you was late. We understood what you wore. We understood your sex appeal. Did you touch my hand when you was laughing? Did you, was you touchy feely when you was laughing?
Oh.
Did you laugh at my jokes? We're paying attention to details, and then we're taking that moment and taking advantage of it. Mm-hmm. That's game 101. So, ladies, you have to do the same thing. For some reason, you get on a date and it's all about you. And that's fine. I'm not against you. But at the same time, because you're making it all about you, you're not paying attention to details. He's telling you things that let you know who he is, and you're not listening because you're involved and wrapped up in yourself. So you can't be wrapped up in yourself on a date. You have to pay attention to the details because those fine details is going to tell you the exact type of man he is. Would you got anything on that, man?
Nah. I don't know. I don't just
you paying attention to the wheel, man. Over there.
Nah, I wasn't paying attention to the wheel. Just looking at the scenery. But
we got a live episode tonight.
We got a live episode.
We got Santi just dropped in the building. Santi, what is you for Halloween?
Santi was ready to throw his flag. He seemed like he had a question. He was real eager. Throwing your flag, champ. All right. False start in the offense or the defense?
Santi is Will Smith. Santi is Will Smith.
He not Will Smith tonight.
Yeah, you remember Will Smith dressed up like that?
When he was the ref?
Yeah. You remember that?
I forgot what episode it was, but yeah.
You don't remember that?
I do.
I'm going to have to look it up on you.
I thought he was Will Smith and he was Carl.
We was going to do that, but I couldn't find the jacket to flip
Well,
out.
you got it on.
Is that the
This
jacket?
is a referee outfit.
He wore a referee outfit.
Clearly a ref.
Y'all clearly ain't watch Will Smith.
Yeah.
First person Bel-Air. All right, man. So look.
Oh wait! I was talking. Was you interrupting? Was it a penalty on the play or no penalty? All right, so
penalty.
False flag.
Inadvertent whistle.
Take that back, mister.
All right, ladies. So guys give you clues up front. Mm-hmm. You gotta pay attention to details.
Pay attention.
He says, "I'm not looking for a relationship." You don't hold the magic vagina. He's not looking for a relationship.
First of all, it's not called the magic vagina. It's called the golden goose.
You don't hold the golden goose.
You do not.
You do not hold the golden goose.
You will not lay the golden goose
egg.
You
will not lay the golden goose egg.
Hey, and he does not have the golden gun.
He does not have the golden gun.
So look.
This is not 50 Cent Magic Stick video.
Oh, wait a minute. Where we going with this? Hold on, bro, man. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Hey, we got Santi.
False start.
Personal foul.
But look, if he say he's not looking for a relationship, ladies,
hey, go ahead.
Once you can say something like this, this was somebody who got game say, well, I am. I'll talk to you later, boo-boo. Do you?
Okay.
Point blank, period.
Okay.
You're not about to convince this man. You're going to waste your time trying to convince him.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. Just to piggyback off what Will said.
It's not piggyback. It's back of piggy.
All right.
You don't remember that in 1930s? It was
I'm done with you right now.
Good.
Yeah. You.
I had to get y'all back.
Nah, you ain't even get nobody back. You just sound weird. Weird as hell. What? Okay.
Back of piggy.
All right, back of piggy.
All right, go ahead.
But nah, seriously though, when he gives you those clues and hints, it's real. So like, look, if he tells you he doesn't want to be in a relationship, that he means that. He doesn't want to be in a relationship. You're not going to change a man's mind. He's telling you up front that he's not ready and this is what he wants. First of all, people need to start to honestly just be truthful to each other. If this is what you want, you just want to hang out, or you just want the buns, or you just want some dick, or you just want me to pay for you to go get something to eat, or you just want to have a good time. Just communicate that. That makes life so much easier. That makes situations so much easier. And that keeps people from getting hurt. And that's what we realize. And this is one of the reasons why we started the podcast. Because it's like, what's the point of...
We turned in pimping.
We turned in pimping and we started the podcast. Because what's the point, honestly? Like, there's no point. You might as well just keep it a stack. You going... Honestly, if... You'll be surprised in the fact that a situation will work out much better if you're honest about it up front. If you're honest up front, you might get the buns later on, fellas. You might get the buns because you're more honest up front and everybody else been lying to her. So she may be drawn to your honesty. But, you know what I'm saying? It's saying that I had a little situation for you, but I forgot what my situation was.
What was it?
I forgot what my
story was. Tell the leggings story, man.
What? Oh, when I went on that date. So look, he wants me to tell his story so bad.
Because this is important, ladies. You don't know where you're going.
Yeah. So I just met this girl and I told her, hey, well, she was a woman. My bad for calling her a girl. She was a woman.
Well, she dressed like a girl.
My bad. Flag on the
all types of
flag on the flag.
Dressed a woman as a girl.
$5 on the play or what?
Replayed it down.
Replayed it down. All right, so let me run that back.
At least you got another chance.
So yeah, at least I got another chance, man. So this woman that I went out with, we hung out for a little bit. We we knew each other for like 3 or 4 months, and we finally went out. And I was just like, hey, I'll be there at 8. She said, all right, cool. So I went and picked her up. She comes out. I'm like, maybe she about to tell me I need to park over here or something. She say, all right. She just at the door. So I wasn't expecting for her to grab the door. I'm thinking she's going. I had rolled the window down. Like I'm thinking she about to tell me to go park somewhere. So hey, open the door. I'm like, what? Okay. So I'm thinking, well, all right, maybe she about to get in and tell me where to go park at. She got in and she was like, all right, I look over. All right, well, where we going? She like, you tell me. I'm like, oh. So we leaving? Like we're going out? She like, yeah, you just can't pick me up. I'm thinking in my mind, like, with that on? Baby. hey, how they doing with the voice? Baby. We're going. You know how y'all do it with the voice now.
Outing.
We're going outing. We're going somewhere fancy. I was taking her ice skate. She didn't know I had free tickets to go ice skate. You know what I'm saying? But she looked bush for the night. And I'm like, shawty, like, whew.
So you ended up taking her?
We went to Fridays. we went to Fridays. No, Applebee's was an option, but we went to Fridays. Only reason was because they had the unlimited appetizers. I'm gonna keep it a stack. But ladies, you have to understand. But I had free tickets that night, so it didn't matter. It wasn't like I spent some money on the tickets. So it was either way. It was like, all right, cool. But anyway, she didn't know that. I didn't even tell her. But yeah, man. So she just ruined the whole night by just coming out with the Fridays look, with the Fridays Applebee look. We probably could have popped up at Chili's and did karaoke. It was a Wednesday. So I'm just saying, like, honestly, you gotta be mindful of these things, bro. Like, you never know. You never know. So ladies, ask. If he say he gonna take you out, he say, yeah, be ready at 8 o'clock. Like, all right, cool. I'm be ready, but where we going? What should I put on?
Where we going, or what should I put on?
If he say he don't tell you where we going, All right, well, what should I put on?
What should I put on?
And that will give you an underlying idea of what type of night it's going to be. And how you need to boss up. Because you're going to need to boss up on any level, but it's certain magnitudes that you can boss up on. Now, I say the more the more fancier the date, you need to boss up more. Even more. I'm talking about you need to let them know, like, hey, I'm going to take you on a fancy date. I even boss up. Yeah, this me, blah, 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 this resume, this your application. And you submit it. Now, when you submit the application,
separate yourself
what do you
from
do?
The competition.
Exactly.
Baby.
Exactly what he said. I'm glad you said that. Separate yourself. And how you separate yourself? When you apply for a job, you submit your application, you follow up. You do a follow-up call. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I submitted my application, this is such and such. Just wanted to, check in with you, see how everything was going, how did my application look? Nobody emailed me. I didn't get a call back. Maybe days went by. I didn't get a call back. I just want to check in, see how everything was going. If you don't do that call back, baby, you don't check in.
What's that emoji?
The emoji go like that. Emoji go like that day. If you don't check in, then you never know. It might be just a toss-up. It might have just been a good time. Hey, money laws for him. He might just say money laws. It is what it is. I had a good time. Well, I ain't pressed. It is what it is. You might not get that call back because you didn't want to go to extra length because you was like, yeah, I did that. But you don't realize, boo-boo, like we told you 79 episodes ago, pussy's like Uber. Shorty, pussy's like Uber. Money gonna come back. It don't matter. You have to set the tone, and you gotta make him. Leave a lasting impression. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, if you go to Chick-fil-A, and the reason why people always go back to Chick-fil-A is because of their great customer service. The food is okay. The food is good. Food is pretty good, but that's not the sole reason why you go back to Chick-fil-A. You go back to Chick-fil-A just to hear that, my pleasure. That's why you go to Chick-fil-A.
Or that Mr.
You go, my
Maybe
pleasure.
like Mr. Willa.
He's like, yeah, let me get 12 barbecue sauces and 3 Polynesians. My pleasure. You're like, yes, they so nice here. Come back next time. I gotta come back. They so nice here.
Ladies, a war has begun. There is competition out here. You have to realize that. There is a war amongst women fighting for that good man.
Yeah.
So, in saying that, let's talk about all the things that are brought to the table. Any woman you go meet, what's brought to the table? Is a nice booty there?
Oh, so we're talking physique.
Yeah, could be.
Okay.
She has her nails done, or she's groomed well. Mm-hmm. Could be. She's wearing lipstick. Could be. Mm-hmm. Could be. She has nice eyebrows, eyelashes, nice hairstyle. Ladies, how will you separate yourself in the game today? Right? Is it your conversation? Is it your charismatic approach? Like, how are you going to separate yourself besides your looks? Because that's not getting it done. It got it done for a while, up to this point.
Yeah. But
somehow we evolved to something else, and it's not getting it done no more. Mm-hmm. So you have to bring other means to the table. Intellectual conversations.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Still being a traditional woman. Stand right there until you open the door. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was with you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't open doors while I'm on a date. I'm sorry. I should have texted you that. My fault.
Oh,
my fault.
Nah, not with that boy. He would have scared me off. Oh, my fault. Mine too.
So you guys separate yourself. You guys separate yourself amongst the gazelles, or you're going to get slaughtered by the lion. Those lions is Will and Juice. All right, Juice. It's been a wonderful time. Ladies getting sweaty in their cubicles. I did have one, though. I had another one, right? True game.
Okay.
Right? How long can you tell the ladies can true game keep a man? Minimum and maximum time.
Oh, true game?
Yeah.
True game.
True game.
True game will have a man for a long time. It's like when you have him, he doesn't want to give it up. It's like he wants his cake and eat it too. He's all in for this one. He's all in for this. It depends on the guy as well, but when you got him like that, I don't know, Will. You might have to explain a little better. I'm visualizing. It's hard for me to explain this one.
True game keeps a man for, I'd say, half of a lifetime.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, true game. And then I'm going to say, at the minimum, ladies, because if you dibbling and dabbling within the dating round, true game would keep a man for, like, let's say y'all done already got there. Y'all done talking dating stage 6 months to a year. That's true game. And I'm talking about y'all talking to each other every day. Now, if this is not talking every day, we're going to expand that to like a possible 2 years. True game. But at some point in time, you hit that breaking point where that man disappears and you can't find him. And you're just sitting there like, okay, what did I do wrong? Like, we was good, we was talking, and you wasn't using true game, boo-boo. You had nothing to snag him. You was just fishing. He was just grabbing your worm and you got happy about it. You was like, oh,
I got you.
He grabbed the bait and I'm good now. It wasn't true game. True game will hold a man. Because you will know what holds that man.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, you got to figure it out. That's true game.
I got you.
You want something on that?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So, what we describe true game as is pretty much it's like an outfit, right? So, you put matter of fact, I don't even want to explain it as an outfit. I don't want to confuse them. I'll explain it as a sandwich because we like to give the sandwich, we like to paint that picture a lot. So with the sandwich, you got your bread, right? So your bread is your conversation, right? It's just what keeps the relationship together, right? So then you have your patty, right? So your patty is,
We got some lunch meat.
Or some lunch meat. You got some lunch meat. Let's say it's turkey. You got some turkey lunch meat. And, hey, this is just, you as a person. Boom. This is your relationship sandwich, right? So then you start adding everything to it. So you add personalities, which could be your lettuce, your tomatoes. Could be, one person's maybe charismatic. Pickles, maybe the other person's this. Or, there's different traits that each person can have. You can just add certain, toppings. There we go. Toppings, my bad. But what game is the secret sauce that makes the entire sandwich. Sandwich is good. You can eat the sandwich. That's like matter of fact, better example. When you go to McDonald's, I know everybody went to McDonald's, and you got a sandwich, but you got the mac sauce on there. That mac sauce changed the whole game of the sandwich. And that was a whole totally different experience. Eating that
was
sandwich.
The reason why you went back.
That was the reason why you went back for that mac sauce. But that's the game. That's the game. If you got game, it's a whole nother level. It just keep you coming back. That's that my pleasure. That's what that is. That's that mac sauce. Keep you coming back.
All right, ladies, we know you're sweating in your cubicles. We're going to hit the final things and be out your ears. What's your final thoughts? You got any final thoughts, man?
Go ahead first. My bad.
All right, let me hit my final thoughts. I'm going to say this. Ladies, it's sad to say that you must have game now, right? After all the beauty you have to keep up with. After, making sure your underarm hairs are shaved and getting your beauty,
getting waxes,
and shaving, and getting your
gotta
head
see an esthetician and all that,
and your lashes,
get your lashes done, and
making sure that teeth ain't crooked no more.
You got on blackface,
and making sure
keep that skin exfoliated.
With JJ, you smell like flowers, and it's just too much. And now you saying
you gotta keep buying Summer's Eve every 3 weeks.
And now you saying we gotta have game too? Ladies, I'm sorry to say, but you gotta have game now.
You got to.
It's just what it is. It's what has evolved, right? That evolved. The evolution didn't happen because
You can't just keep settling for the mediocre stuff.
yeah, we want you to get a man, and we want you to understand you have control of that. It's not you sitting here waiting on some hopeless man to bite your hook.
Anybody can take you on a date.
Anybody can take you on a date, and anybody can be that man.
Anybody. Doesn't matter. He can
Anybody
go out and spend
can
$100
be
on you tonight. But then what? He ain't got nothing else to offer. You
What are
wasting
you
your time.
hooking him with?
What are you wasting your time for?
It can't
you
be
get-
anything
She
physical.
wants a good meal, Will. She wants a good meal.
You can't hook him physically. It's
She
not
wants
gonna
a
happen.
good meal.
If you like Will-I and Juice, physical, that's not gonna hook him. Sorry.
Just being honest.
Been there, done that. All right, that's all I got on my final thoughts. Ladies, get your game tight. Get right.
Game tight.
Will-I and Juice. If you don't have your game tight, listen to us next week.
Hey, but before we leave,
What's your final thoughts?
I
Got
did-
anything? All right.
I already gave my final thought.
All
Oh,
right.
no. Actually, I
that's
didn't.
cool.
Nah, I got my final thoughts. So my final thoughts would be, just be truthful, be honest. If it's something that you know what I mean? If it's something that you want to do, let them know. If you're going on a date, ask, inquire, figure it out. Don't just go out in the blind and now you're looking bush. And now your potential, you went from going here to going there. You just took yourself out of the competition. You eliminated yourself. You false started at the starting line on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did that to yourself.
Ladies, if you don't know what that mean when you play football, they hike the ball. You move before the quarterback
we was running track.
hike the ball.
We was running track. You know how they stand there and shoot the gun, marker set, pow. You left before the pow. You took yourself out the competition. You didn't even have a chance to even get in the race because of your own stupidity. Is what it boils down to. It's your own fault. You can't blame nobody else, even though you like to. You can't blame nobody else. It's on you. But hey, just take ownership, have more integrity, and just be real about yourself, man. If you expect certain things, then inquire or request certain things. Don't just settle or don't just go out on dates just because you want food. Because you go out because you want food, and then that same dude's gonna be the one that takes you out again because you want food. He's the I want food guy. And then when you get fed up with I want food guy, now all guys are bad guys. But that's not true. Just your choice in I want food guys is bad. You need to choose a better I want food guy. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it stacked. I'm being honest. Like, just you have to figure out what it is that you want and then go from there. But ask questions. And stop settling for mediocrity, man. Mediocrity. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Mediocrity.
All right, man. What we got up next, man?
All right.
Little ladies.
Why would I lie? Will I? We got a tip by Will I.
All right, man. This is Will-I
Thought
speaking.
you had a story. It said tip.
Yeah. This is Will-I speaking. Ladies, go over this episode. Take a second. Write down your game, right? Write down your outfits you'll wear to Starbucks. All right, if I go to Starbucks, I'm wearing jeans, heels, and a shirt. I know women get dressed by their mood. So I'm not telling you what mood. Just put your basics down. Understand if you go to dinner what you wearing. Understand your game. Like, really sit down and harness the situation. Get a type. Write down your type of guy. Not what he looks like, what he thinks like. Right? It's a difference. How he acts. Is he funny? Is he goofy? Is he serious? Those are the things you need to. Most of the time, your checklist is so superficial. He gotta be tall. You know what I'm saying?
He gotta be 7'2".
He gotta be tall like Sanji.
Wear a 17 and a half shoe.
Sanji in the building. Sanji, you gotta hit your final thoughts.
Curly hair. He gotta have good hair.
He gotta have all. He gotta dry this car.
He gotta have all his teeth.
He gotta dry like
his
this.
own car. He gotta own his own business.
It's corny.
He gotta have a pit bull. If he don't have a pit bull, I don't like him. I don't
Yeah,
like men with small dogs.
He can't handle small dog.
Hey, if I could in a jet.
Flag on the play.
You know the new thing I've been seeing on Instagram?
What's that, chat?
Oh, if he ain't ready to let the clip off for me and kill somebody for me, you ain't seen that.
Oh, nah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he not husband material.
He not husband material.
Like, man, I need my future.
If he ain't ready to unload.
Hey.
He got unload now?
Yeah, he got to unload
No,
now.
no. Actually shoot somebody. If he ain't willing to shoot somebody, he not husband material.
Yeah, ladies, you gotta write down your tips. You gotta really hone in to what you want. You gotta hone in, and what's your game? Like, what are you bringing to the table? Are you funny yourself? Are you fun to be around? Do you have an intellectual conversation?
Hey, you
Like-
just brought up a good point.
What?
And maybe I should close out with that. Because me and Will talked about that too. Was you done, Will? I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead and hit it, because we about to hit the next
So
one.
this is what we talked about. And Santi, you brought up a great point, man. And about is he willing to kill for her? So we talked about this earlier, Will. I don't know if you remember. We were talking about people that had passed away when we were younger. They were like our friends and stuff. And it was like it's crazy. Like people still putting R.I.P. such and such like in remembrance of their lost ones. I mean we all do it subconsciously or even like we do it intentionally. But it's like we still progressing and still growing. Like those people are resting in peace. Rest in peace to y'all. But that was 10, 12 years ago. And it's like, where have you gone as a human being, as a person? Like, where have you traveled? Where have you been? What have you developed into as a person? What have you grown into?
And it's the same for the game.
Because we lost those people. We talked about people that we lost when we was in high school. 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. And we lost these people and we still saying and putting in our, when we post that, we put RIP such and such. But it's like, yeah, forever rest in peace, forever. No disrespect. But at the end of the day, what have you done since then? Is the true question. Have you changed? Have you grown as a person?
I like that. Because that's the same for your game. Ladies, has it changed?
And that's why
you still spitting the same stuff you spit in high school. Same stuff you spit when you was 22, 17. It's the same conversation.
Still telling the same jokes.
It's the same.
You'll be with the same people, but elevate.
Elevate.
And that's what we talked about, adapt or retire.
Elevate to motivate. I got a show today. All right. Relationship advice of the week. Dun-dun-dun. Do.
So Anthony found out his girl cheated on him. But she wants to work it out with him now. What should he do? I'm going to be honest with you, Anthony. Me personally, I wouldn't take a woman back to cheat on me.
Hey, Anthony, you wanted me, Will I and Juice to tell you?
Yeah, I wouldn't take a woman back to cheat on me. If a woman cheat on you, champ, it's over. She's lost sight of the relationship. It's like we say in every other episode.
Every other one.
Yeah. Women are internal. Men are external.
Huh.
So if she cheated on you, that was an internal thing. She internally didn't fuck with you. Oh, yeah, in that video. She internally didn't mess with you. She ain't mess with you, bruh. Like, real talk. Like,
She hated you.
she hated you. She hated you. She was done. Like, that was it. Her mind is elsewhere. You might as well go ahead and leave the situation. If a woman ever cheats on you, no point in going back.
Keep it moving, shorty. Hey, man, I'm with Juice on that one. I ain't got nothing to say to you, Anthony. The game is the game. I'm sorry. If you want her back, all right, let me give you the opposite joint. She cheated on you. All right, if she cheated on you, it's a couple things you could do. First of all, you got to ask the question. Was his Johnson bigger than yours?
I was getting ready to say, some
part,
she didn't believe in his manhood.
Let me run them down.
If she cheated on him, she didn't believe in his manhood.
Was his Johnson bigger than mine? That's what you gotta say. If she say I can't answer, it was. Okay? If she say no, I shouldn't have did it. It was small. I miss. Then that means she just found out that you was a real dude. And she want to come back to a real dude. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you ask those two questions, it depends on the answer. If she says she don't know, chances is you should go back. That's his chances. If she say, it is. We got a live show today. A lot of rudeness.
We got a live show tonight.
Listen,
stop playing.
If she, how she answers is how you react. But at the end of the day, chances is you shouldn't go back to her because unfortunately the stock market has risen and men are at an all-time high and we winning out here and you could go find another woman. Sorry, that's just the basis. I'm sorry. I know that was kind of hard.
That was hard.
But Anthony, it's like 5-to-1 ratio. You go find some other cheeks.
Pussy's like Uber.
It's like Uber. So go ahead and move on, champ.
It's 5-to-1 out here, honestly.
All right, that's a relationship advice of the week. That's a tip by Will I. That's a story by Juice. That's a show by Will I and Juice. That's the final thoughts. Juice, what's the challenge? Let's get the ladies out of their heads and into your hearts and then stop sweating in your cubicles. Go ahead.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
It's a challenge.
Oh, my bad. So challenge of the week.
Sanji, you got something?
Decipher whether you have game or not. You need to understand if you do or you don't. Ladies, can you keep them if you're not in tune with the relationship? But don't forget to tune in every week. Will I and Juice.
All right, it's been another episode. Juice, what we tell them?
Don't forget to get the scoop. Well, Will I and Juice.
And Bruh Man from the fifth floor and Carl. Happy Halloween.
Is that who you are?